Welcome to the Sunday Update. Faith Gardner with you. Booker Prize-winning author Salman Rushdie remains on a ventilator after he was stabbed on stage by a 24-year-old man just before he was about to give a speech in New York. The accused has been charged with attempted murder. The Satanic Verses author has had a bounty on his life for the past 3 decades. 2 women are dead after a shooting in Sydney's southwest. A 48-year-old died at the scene and a 39-year-old was taken to hospital but could not be saved. A number of crime scenes have been established to be examined by forensic investigators. Burnt-out cars have also been found in surrounding suburbs. Australia could see tens of thousands more skilled migrants arrive here from next year. In a bid to fill chronic labour shortages, the Albanese government wants to lift the migration intake from its current rate of 160,000 to between 180 and 200,000. Fears of future water shortages in Queensland's southeast have prompted a proposal to build a multi-billion-dollar desalination plant on the Sunshine Coast, and scientists are investigating whether NRL fans can make the Earth move. The Canberra Raiders' famous Viking clap is set to be studied in the match against the Dragons. Professor Malcolm Sandbridge from the Australian National University says a seismometer will be placed underneath the stands to measure tremors caused by fan activity.
We're going to try and coordinate people to stamp their feet at the same time, which creates waves into the earth, what we usually record, just like a little earthquake, to see how much the stadium moves.
And that leads us to sport now, and it's brought to you by Ladbrokes Mates Mode, the better way to chat, share and bet together. T's and C's apply, and remember, gamble responsibly. Call 1-800-858-858. Melbourne has jumped back into second spot on the AFL ladder after a miraculous 5-point win over finals contender Carlton. The Blues look to have the job done with minutes to go, but Demon Livewire Cozzy Pickett popped up with a goal with just 12 seconds on the clock to seal the deal, 79-74. Melbourne coach Simon Goodwin says his boys showed composure.
It was a great game of footy and neither team could have won, but in the end this is the type of grit, the character that you need to show. We will grab hold of this, we'll learn from it, and we'll use the energy that we've created tonight to propel us forward.
Other winners, Fremantle over West Coast and the Cats wrapping up the minor premiership with a 60-point win over the Suns. In the NRL, the Broncos have smashed the Knights 28-10 and the Sharks notching up a 36-12 win over the West Tigers at Tamworth. And for even more sports news, make sure you check out the Sports Update. You'll find it wherever you're listening to this show. To entertainment news now, Universal Pictures has announced Kung Fu Panda 4 will be released in March 2024. And Game of Thrones fans, not long to wait now. Prequel House of the Dragon debuts in a week's time on Foxtel and Binge. And we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.